Hello and welcome to the world of my books and stories. Now, a lot of parents are very eager to introduce their children to books written by famous people, books which are considered classics, okay, or in many cases even biographies or autobiographies of famous people, because they think that this is likely to be very inspiring for their children. The question is, of course, how can you introduce a book which is often very big and often has a lot of details and certainly uses language which is beyond the level, the reading and comprehension level of your child. And this is where these editions of books called the abridged versions, they come in. So basically, when you say a book has been abridged, what it means is that it has been compressed, so several details have been dropped, several incidents have been dropped, things which don't really compromise the narration have been dropped. The language has definitely been simplified and made suitable for children to easily understand. So when you go to the market, you are sure to find lots of abridged versions of the famous books, the famous classics and biographies and autobiographies of well-known people. The question is, should you buy them? Here are my 4 reasons why yes, you should certainly buy abridged versions for your children. Now, the first reason is very obvious, because any parent who wants a child to read definitely does want them also to spread their wings, so to speak, and try out other things. And the abridged versions come as a perfect kind of balance, where you are able to give your child an introduction to good literature without really making them hate the book because it's too tedious and too long or too challenging. So that's my first reason for suggesting that you can go for the abridged versions. The second reason is, when you introduce an abridged version to your child, you're basically giving them like a sneak peek into the larger world of the book. And if your child likes it, there's nothing more wonderful, because now your child is going to want to read the entire book in the original. That is going to just open the door to some wonderful literature for your child. Okay. Now, the third reason is that abridged versions do give your child a chance to get to know some really well-known people, in history. For example, if you take Mahatma Gandhi's autobiography, the story of my experiments with truth. In its original, it is way too long. It has too many details, too many historical mentions of things that have happened, which might actually bore a child and totally confuse them. But if you take an abridged version, it will contain all the important incidents in Gandhiji's life, right? And this is going to actually inspire your child and teach them a lot about this person in a really nice way. Okay, so yes, abridged versions are really fun to read, and you can definitely give it to them. The fourth reason is that when you give your child an abridged version, you can be sure that you're not handing your child a book which will contain something which can offend him or confuse him or even shock him, because usually, people who abridge the books take care to ensure that the comprehension level is kept at a certain point. They don't try to include details which will be beyond the comprehension of the child, or which will simply cause a confusion in the child's mind. Alright, so these are 4 reasons why I would suggest that you could buy abridged versions for your child. However, I would also suggest that rather than blindly picking any book which you see in the market, and believe me, you will find various editions of these abridged books in the market, I would suggest that parents take some time to look at the version. So what that means is that actually flip through the book and look at the language that is used, because remember, you are buying the abridged version primarily because the language is going to be far simpler and your child is not going to find it too challenging to read. So if you have an abridged version which uses a similar kind of tough and very stilted and very formal language, then the whole purpose of buying an abridged version is lost. So do please pay attention to the language that is used in the books. The second, and I think even more important thing, would be that to take a look to see what kinds of details are included and how they are presented there. So if you have like well-known books which talk about maybe death or murder or whatever, which you think is something that you don't want your child to really read about at this stage in his or her reading career, then always make sure that you see how this abridged version has dealt with it, because there are people who work very hard to ensure that the book is kept really aesthetically perfect, even like make sure that they do narrate the entire story to the child without really causing any kind of really shock or trauma to the child when reading. So this is something that you will have to ensure before you buy the book for your child. Of course, if your child is ready for a classic, there's nothing like introducing the classic to the child, whether it is a children's book or even a book meant for older children, because very often I think as parents we sort of underestimate our children and we think that they will not be able to understand the high level of an original classic. I would suggest that you should try it out with your child before you opt for an abridged version. And when you do opt for abridged versions, remember the reasons I have given, and remember also the kind of steps that you should take to ensure that the abridged version will actually help your child get introduced to a wonderful new world of literature and fill them with the eagerness and enthusiasm to read the works in the original. All right, because after all, like I always say, the final purpose is to ensure that our children grow up to be readers for life. Okay, so any bit that helps is always welcome. So do write and let me know which abridged books are your favorite, and if you have any other reasons why you look for abridged books for your child. So until the next time, bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Keep reading, keep smiling, and do like and subscribe to my channel so that you can stay updated on all the new videos that I put out, the storytelling videos, the tips, the discussions on topics like these. Okay, so bye-bye and thank you for watching.